Hey y'all, it's Sharla from the Hartzell Homestead here with you on the Creative Retreat Kits YouTube channel with the November release, Look Up Child. It is absolutely stunning in color palette and imagery. I just love this kit, and I'm looking forward to playing with it, creating some entries with it for quite a while now. This devotional, y'all, this devotional is so heartfelt, reflective, and encouraging all at the same time. Jenny has done a wonderful job, and we have some great reflection questions. We have some great points to ponder. I've read through it one time, but I wanted to prep my pages for my scripture writing because this imagery really, it's inspiring. It's just so beautiful and different. And you know me and my sticker pages, okay? My sticker paper, I love, love, love. So I went into the computer, and you can do a lot of things with the digital elements, If you purchase those alongside, you can really do some kind of creative play before you print them out. And it doesn't take a lot. It doesn't take expensive software. You can do this in Word, Paint, a lot of digital apps, even on your iPad, where you just kind of copy paste some elements over and enlarge them. That's all I did. You see some duplicate elements here because, you know me and filling up my page, I'm not going to waste my sticker paper. So I put what I need for my pages here. I'm going to use this cover. Don't forget to take the digital elements here too and play with those. So this cover piece I want to put across the bottom. And then I wanted to put the title, kind of create a little title sticker. And I want to put it here to document what kit this is from. And then I also made one for my Bible and made one for my reflective journal. So that way that's all done in one print. These I'm going to use for my gratitude notes. And then I did this in a couple of different sizes because I wasn't sure where it would land. But then as I was playing with it, I thought, oh, I want to put this maybe in a margin as a margin entry in my Bible. So I'll use this one or pull out the stamp because see, I made it a little larger than the stamp. So that way I could decide what sizes I wanted to use of each of these elements. And if these don't fit, then I have my stamp. So that way it wasn't a duplicate. Could also pull in clouds from this beautiful stencil. So many fun pieces to play with. I added a few colors to my stash of Creative Retreat archival pigment ink pads. I've got Powder Puff Blue, and then Leprechaun and Pistachio. And Danielle gave us a tip of when you take these colors, you might even do some blending so that you can pull in. There's so many beautiful greens in here and blues. And so I wanted to add these to my stash and play with kind of blending them out and just see what happens. So I don't know if that will happen here. I try to keep these pages a little drier than my Bible pages or especially my art journal reflective pages. But we're going to just do some creative play in putting this together so that I'm prepped and ready for daily scripture writing. And I'm going to take those daily scriptures from the passages that Jenny has given us to support the devotional study that she has written. All right, let's get started. Okay, now as we go into fast forward mode here, I'm going to just work on fussy cutting these elements and deciding which to keep here for this project and create a stash for later with the rest of them. I also play with the placement of the larger pieces. I want to make sure I leave enough room for writing on the space for Wednesday because, you know, part of the challenge of working with larger pieces is not overtaking space for the purpose of this particular project, which is focusing on my scripture writing and gratitude. On the right side, those are Saturday, Sunday days, which I generally leave off anyway. And usually we have right at 5 or 6 passages to go through. If I need that space, I'll just take some of that off above and use it too, and just relabel those days if I need to. The first scripture reference Jenny brings to us here, though, in her devotional is from 2 Chronicles 20, and it's verse 12. For we have no power to face this vast army that is attacking us. We do not know what to do, but our eyes are on you. Jenny goes on after that and says there's so much humility in a prayer like this, and I completely agree. We don't know what to do, but our eyes are on you. And we can pray that in so many ways, in so many words,
with that same focus. We are helpless on our own, but we can be filled with hope because God, the one who saves, is with us and will lead us. There is so much to take away from this portion of the devotional right here. I recently had an unexpected phone call myself, and when I hung up, I knew it was a God-led conversation. I hadn't pursued that conversation. It was a complete call out of the blue from a friend, and I remember praying a prayer very similar to this, and it wasn't an enemy or a battle. It wasn't anything like that, but it was rather an exciting opportunity. But still, a decision would need to be made that would require true faith in God and His plan for my life and a commitment to following His lead. And so this prayer is applicable here too. God will lead us on our good days, on our bad days, in life's adventures and in life's tragedies. And keeping our eyes on Him every day fills us with hope and builds our faith and relationship in Him. Now, in looking back at my 2-page spread here, I have placed my large pieces and decided to use the cloud stickers instead of the stencil here. Also put the hearts in place for my gratitude notes. And then I just decide to bring some color in around the border of my pages using the Powder Puff Blue, and then also popped in some of the Yield Yellow to bring a little sunshine peeking through the clouds around the edges. I do finish up my pages by dividing up the scripture reading into 5 days, and then I just put those into place. I sure hope y'all are joining us for this month's creative study, Look Up Child. I will put product links in the notes box below. Y'all have a blessed day.